I learned more from my kids and my wife than I ever thought possible.
The first thing that's really important to understand just when approaching the topic of transgender people is that the sex you're assigned with at birth is not the same as your gender identity. Gender is something that occurs in the mind, and sex is something that occurs everywhere else on the body. And whether or not those two things happen to align, well then if they do, great. If they don't, also great. There are infinite combinations that people can experience because no two people are alike, and so no two people's identities should be expected to be alike. I mean, we see it in fashion. One size does not fit all, and I think it's completely ridiculous that we've expected people's identities to be one size fits all.
I would add that transgender children and adults are probably the bravest people I've ever met. And the kids, they go to school every day knowing they're going to have a bad day. And they still get up and they go to school. But the most alarming statistic for me as a father who had to wrap his head around it was the suicide rate. A 50% attempt rate for transgender youth from age 10 to 25. The average for a regular population is 1 to 2%. The success rate is extremely depressing, 30% success rate with kids that have no hope and they don't want to be alive. Man, when I heard that, I knew I had to change. I could either accept who my child was or accept that I may not have my baby. I'm very proud of both of my children for what they've been through. No kid should have to persevere like that. So we got to get rid of the labels. We shouldn't have to be, Nicole be known as the transgender advocate, just an advocate for equality for everybody. And it's equality. We're all human beings, and we all, as adults and as leaders of the country and the world, have a responsibility to make sure everybody gets to be who they need to be.